Sat Nam. Sat Nam, everybody. Is anybody new to Kundalini Yoga? Welcome. What's your name? Leah. Good. Good to have you. So you've done Kundalini? Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome, welcome. So we have this great opportunity this morning. There's a couple of people in our tribe. One of them is kind of under the weather, been that way for a while, so we're saying hi to Emily. She was going to be in our teacher training, and so it's so nice that we can come to her into her room, and she can feel like she's with us. So I want to lay out the energy for what we're going to work on today. We're just after the fall equinox, so we're really in that balancing energy. And we're going to do a kriya to balance the tattvas and the chakras. So the tattvas are elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And those elements, and I'll bring it up as we move through the chakras, are living in these energy centers. And you know, the tattvas are in everything. The elements create everything. So it's like astrology, it's the earth, it's the universe, it's almost like the cosmetic makeup of what everything is going on. And so sometimes the best way to understand when we're having like a conflict with somebody or something going on in our work is to kind of feel, because you really are organic in this way, in that you can kind of go, what's out of sync? Am I not grounded? Am I too watery, too emotional, too flowy? You know, a certain amount of flow is good, too much isn't, right? Am I too out there in the ethers, right? So we can you can feel it. You start asking yourself those questions. And also, you know, I do talk a lot about astrology, but when I kind of play with it in my life, I don't get very intricate. I only do the elements. So I think of people as fire, air, earth, whatever, their main dominance. And I can tell what's going on very easily and quickly that way and adjust to it. Because what we want is harmony as much as we can. So anything that works for you is just another tool in your toolbox to get to peace quick. And boy, isn't that important right now, to get to peace quick. One of the things I love about AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, is that there's one thing that always stuck out in my mind, and it was promptly forgive. So the idea in that system of thinking is that if we are in resentment or if we are in disharmony, that is what is going to cause us the most disruption, and possibly in that case, drink. But in any human's case, the resentment and disharmony is going to cause you to get depressed. It's going to cause you to overeat. It's going to cause you to overspend because you want to stop the feeling. So you'll stuff something inside of it, right? So I like the promptly. Don't monkey around. You know, some things you can't quickly forgive. But I bet you there's some things that we hang on, especially in the day-to-day. Oh, I'm not going to talk to her for at least 3 days because that pissed me off. You know those little time limits? I used to do it all the time with my husband. Oh, yeah, that's just definitely a week of no kissing. And I really tried to stick with it. And he was so, you know, if you know Mahan Raj Singh, he's so like, he can totally tell when that's happening. He just will not let it happen. Which was good because I had to promptly forgive. And it wasn't, and really, it's not that you're going to give up yourself. You're going to speak. Like, I needed to say, hey, that really hurt me, and I was feeling like blah, blah, blah. But do it right away. Don't stew over, punish, you know, get them into the right painful, you know, whatever the hell we do. Don't do that, you know. So it's about really being real and transparent. So we are really going to play with relationships as we move into October. So the Tower of Light that I do, the pranic journey, it's going to be on relationships. When we do the long chant, it's going to be on relationships. When I'm doing a thing at my house once a month, it's going to be on the full moon, and it's going to be about relationships. That one actually is going to be about relationships that we have with people on the other side. So so that one's going to be kind of, which I totally love. Might be a little too either there, but I don't care. So we are going to start today with relationships and how being in balance is going to help us so much. And this is a big energetic that's happening here. The sun is in Libra, and Jupiter just went into Libra. Now, Jupiter has the capacity, because Jupiter's big. It's big, it's powerful, it's exciting. It wants to expand. It wants to enlighten. And it's hitting with the sun. And, of course, the sun is the greatest light in our atmosphere, right? So here's the thing. You have a window right now to make huge evolutionary leaps in your relationships, especially the ones closest to you. And if you don't answer the call, there's a good chance you're going to get really grinded because Jupiter wants you to get bigger. So that's what goes with that promptly forgive, right? Get bigger, expand more. And the only way we can make those kind of evolutionary leaps with our loved ones and the ones closest with us is if we totally acknowledge and make it important the relationship we have with ourselves. And that is where we're going to start today. And that's why the tattvas are important. Because you're kind of many things. It's not just, you can feel the watcher, right? You can feel this energy that's watching your life, That's your soul. And the soul is also in relationship with this body. And the body has a heart. It's a physical heart, and it's also an energy center. And the soul needs to combine with the heart and really make good use of its power. The actual energy of your heart can extend as much as 25 miles. When you watch, I think it's What the Bleep, they watch this man thinking, and then it's connected to his heart, and it's affecting this yogurt. Any biological system is going to be felt by your heart. And the more we're in this Aquarian age, you feel people. And, it's not woo-woo. Someone can say to you, hey, I love you, it's good. And you go, oh, no, it's not. I can tell. And that's why you want to have a very clear relationship with you, because if you're all mixed up, then what happens? Then you lay your mixed up on them. So then you will say, oh, no, you don't. And that's because you're actually the one that's like, this turmoil. So we're blessed. We get to do Kundalini Yoga, and we get to really feel and love and understand ourselves and be in harmony right here, right now. And then we can really clearly and in harmony be in relationship. So let's have some fun. And I want to point out one more thing. One of the big things in October we're going to do is, and this is going to be on relationships and love. In fact, it's called Ultimate Love, Ultimate Life. And it's on October 22nd with Tom Kelly, Tony, and I. And it's a 4-hour workshop, so don't miss that. It's going to be the beginning of teacher training. It's going to be so yummy. Okay. I need to really calm down now. Okay, rub your hands together and take a deep breath. And then exhale. Inhale, bring your thumbs into your sternum and roll your shoulders back. Press your palms into one another. Just this. As you feel the palms pressing into one and each other and laying on your beautiful heart, feel the invitation of harmony, serenity, balance. And breathe into that energetic, promptly forgive, and start with yourself. Maybe you've already been short with someone this morning, or maybe not as kind to yourself as you could have been. And now promptly forgive and apply compassion, understanding, and love. Set an intention for this class to be here wholeheartedly, to set aside everything you think you know, and to open your heart to the greatest day you have ever lived. At the beginning of Kundalini Yoga, we chant Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We chant this to tune into our soul. We chant this to tune into the Kundalini lineage. We chant it to tune into the angels and the divine and to the highest outcome today. Inhale to chant. Om